Hello guys, let us solve this problem in Hackering called Java into string. So obviously as the name itself suggests, we have to convert an integer value into string value. And the thing is, if you can convert it, you have to print out good job. If you cannot, then you have to print out wrong answer. So actually, see if you see, they have predefined some code for us. And if you select it and hit backspace, you basically cannot erase it. Why? Because it is predefined and you cannot change it. That's it. So let us do one thing. If you cannot change it, you'll have to understand what is happening. So I'll do one thing. I'll just copy the main function and paste it on IntelliJ so that I can use some shortcuts and explain to you all easily. So yeah, first of all, I'll have to import some classes. So scanner class I'll have to import, and so that's why it is nice to use IntelliJ, because you can just hit Alt plus Enter and you get these imported directly and the error goes. So yeah. So see, if you see, we have this main method, and inside of this main method, this is a thing that we don't know, so it is fine because it is predefined. We don't need to know what that is. So we are using scanner in. So basically, we are taking in n. So and that n is, if I'm not wrong over here, then n is 100. So yeah, so n is 100. So we are going to take in n, and after that we are going to change that n into a string if you can. And this is in.pass. I'll explain this function what it is. So I'll do one thing. I'll just write the code that I want. So I'll have to define the string object first. So string s is the object, and I have to define the string, right? So and after that will become a semicolon. But before that, I have to convert it, yeah, right? So what I'll do one thing. I'll simply write integer. I'll use the integer class for converting it. So integer class for converting it. For converting it, I can use this method called integer dot toString. You can convert it to hex string and whatever, but inside of it, I just have to use integer class, and inside of it, there's a method called toString which can convert an integer value into a string. That integer is going to be n because I took in n from here, right? That's why that integer is going to be n. But after that, if you see, if n equals to integer that dot parse int and whatever, as what is this thing? So I have this thing over here. So if you see the main method, this is the same thing. So integer dot pass int, and here we are going to pass some string. So basically, if you pass a string 9, x will be converted into an integer value. So basically, what we are doing over here is we are converting the string value into integer, and over here the same thing: string value to double, string value or whatever value to integer. So let us run this code and see what happens. So if I run this code, so you get 9, 5, and so basically you're getting integer value, double value, and integer value. So that's what you're supposed to do. Fine. That was the use of pass int. I know that was not that important. So I just need to change this line. That's all that I have to do. So, and actually there are three ways to convert integer to strings. So this is one of the ways that I use by using the integer class and the method inside of the integer class toString. You can use this thing as well though. So string classes method, string dot value of n. So basically using string class method to convert the value, that is the getting to know the value of integer n by using the string class. And the same thing, null string with n. These are just the different methods or different ways to solve it. So I know this thing, this is the most easiest way that I know. So I'll do one thing. I cannot change anything except this thing. So erase this comment and just paste our string and submit it. Let us see what happens. Yeah, every test case is working, there's no error. So that's all from my side. You can subscribe to our channel to get updates regarding new videos. So that's all. Stay tuned and keep learning. Thank you.